Hello, I'm Kevin Murray, and this is Energize You, the home of Energize Your Business programs. I help successful business owners to optimize their business, and that means growing your income and building your personal energy and creating smart strategies to attract new clients and retain the clients you already have. This webinar is part of an ongoing energy and strategy series of webinars. Please make sure that you're signed up so you'll get all the invitations to the upcoming topics. Today's topic is how to get referrals and testimonials from every client, every time. The premise here is that you can have a system set up so you'll get great introductions and great referrals from every client. So imagine in the next 12 months, you got a great introduction to a new client from all your clients, you would double your business. And you can also program your clients, just having a simple agreement we'll talk about later, that they'll provide you great testimonials, and that does a wonder for your marketing and your selling when you get other people telling their story about the great experience they had with you. It's just frankly more believable than you telling people about how you're going to take care of them. So these webinars are all designed and delivered with actionable strategies. So there's usually going to be either a bonus I'll give you at the end, there's going to be some extra homework or assignment or something you can take into your work and into your life in the next bunch of days. So nothing's going to change if we don't change. If we don't do anything different, nothing's going to be really different. So it's up to us to create some different behaviors and some different actions. That's what's going to create the different results we're looking for in our business and our life. So just a quick request, if you get some value from these ideas and these concepts and these practices, I'd love for you to share it on your social media, share the emails that you get that are inviting you or announcing the next topics. Let other people know about the value you're getting from these, and the more people we bring to the webinars, the more interchange and exchange we all get to have. So thank you. So let's jump into our topic for today, which is how to get referrals and testimonials from every client and every time. So why bother getting referrals and testimonials? Well, let's start off with defining our terms first. If you've been around my webinars, you know I like definitions, I like words. So the first definition from the dictionary, a testimonial is a formal statement testifying to someone's character and their qualifications. So it's not like just a thumbs up on Facebook or a like or a 4-star, 5-star Google ranking. That's good, that can help your search, but that's not a formal statement. Here's another definition. It's a statement testifying to benefits received. So that's really a big part of what we're after, because we want our potential clients to hear from our past clients about the benefits that they receive from us. So a referral, to define that, is the act of sending someone to another person or place for treatment, help, and advice. So it's less of just I know I got somebody that might need you or talk to you. It's a little more of, again, a recommendation. So why bother getting testimonials? Well, the customer words, our past customer words versus our words, make the selling points and responses of the new customers, it's a lot more meaningful for them. So here's a quick example. I was doing a lot of work as doing energy conservation projects with supermarkets at one point, and this was a great testimonial from a ShopRite store manager. You know, the lighting was everything you said, we'd love it, work was seamless and uninterrupted, our staff and customers were not disrupted by the project, we would definitely recommend you to others, and we have. Well, that's great. Well, here's another one from another ShopRite manager. You guys did a great job. Here's another one from another ShopRite. Here's another one. So by the time I get in front of my next grocery store or a ShopRite manager or just about any kind of business, these are great testimonials, and they speak to what the next client is wondering about and worrying about. Here's a bunch of other testimonials from my coaching and consulting clients where I help them with their income, help them grow their businesses, help them with their mindset and their behaviors. Again, what my clients say about me is more effective and more important at conveying those messages to my new potential clients. So why bother getting referrals? Well, a highly referred introduction compared to somebody finding you through your web marketing or your ads and newspapers or other ways you get business is, I would probably take 10, it would take 10 of those kind of leads to compare to the value of one good introduction. So I'd rather get a really good, strong introduction to talk to than having to talk to 10 people that are looking for a quote or they saw me online. It accelerates the need to have people know us, like us, and trust us. So if somebody's coming from a better referred introduction, they're more likely to have a higher level of know, like, and trust from the beginning. Another great reason to try to stimulate referrals from your clients is they're likelier to close. They're also likelier to close faster, and they're likelier to not quibble and haggle about the price because they already know they're going to get the value and the benefits, the service, the results that their friend or whoever else worked with you that they got. They're also more likely to provide another referral and a great testimonial because that's how they got connected with you. So the old school way in business, most of you get referrals and most of you get testimonials, but it's really passive. You might get an introduction or a referral from somebody. Even those of you that are in business networks, it's still a pretty passive process. You're hoping somebody gives you a referral. It also may not be the kind of client and the kind of situation you want. It's like, oh, I think I know somebody that might need what you do. So now about testimonials, kind of the old school way, again, they're usually pretty passive. We're not going out of our way to ask for testimonials. Somebody might say something nice about us, but it may or may not say something that helps your next prospect feel comfortable and at ease about selecting you as their vendor. So the new school way of generating referrals, it's much more active. You want to get referrals and introductions to your ideal clients. So that means you're telling people a little bit more about who you want to have. The same with the testimonials. It's very active and it's strategic, and you want to get testimonials that speak directly to the next prospects that are right on the edge of making a decision with you. So how do we get there? How do we develop the systems? How do we build this into our business so we have always on referrals and testimonials coming from our clients? Well, the number one thing is you got to do really great work and deliver great quality. If you're not doing that, you probably aren't earning and you don't deserve testimonials and you don't deserve referrals. So what can you do to build your business and build your systems? That's a really great question. Where can you up-level your communication and your delivery of whatever your product or service is? You really want to delight your customers, not just merely satisfy them. We're looking for advocates who are going to help us promote our business versus people that are merely satisfied with us. So part two, how do you get there? Well, we need to set up systems that you deploy early on in the pre-sales process, and it follows through the whole sale and the delivery and the post-selling process. So the pre-sales component, I recommend that you use a memorandum of understanding or some kind of a deal or agreement at a minimum. It could just be a conversation about how you and your customer work together. But it's an agreement that the customer, in return for a great experience and conditional upon them feeling like they got a great experience, that they'll provide referrals and a testimonial. It sounds easy, but it's pretty bold. So the goal, again, is to get the client to be an advocate, not just a happy client, not just satisfied. So I always tell people this is really, really bold, but imagine what you get on the backside. So I've been doing this for probably close to 30 years. And what you get on the backside of the work of setting the system up is you're getting introductions and referrals and testimonials all the time. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. So another thing is you want to set your expectations high when you're talking with the client before the sale. You want to set the expectations high about what they're going to get, how you're going to treat them, the results they're going to get in the process you're going to go through. Then you just have to execute. In terms of the delivery, you want to have really great communication about what you're doing. Again, just do it. The bar is actually pretty low in the world for people and businesses that tell a good story, tell their customers what they're going to do, and then just deliver on that. If you can do that, you're going to be head and shoulders above your competition. So the next step, part 5 of this, is post-sale. You want to have a really good follow-up system in place. You want to talk about warranties or service or the ongoing nature of the relationship. And I always help my clients craft an interview. And in that interview process, you ask the client some simple questions. And remember, back before the sale, you told your client you'd like to get a testimonial. Well, the way that we do that is through an interview. So when we're asking for referrals, one of the things that's really, really important is that we help people break down who they're looking for in their life and in their world. We have to define the clients we're looking for. And you can have various types in various markets for various products. So I had, in New Jersey, I was looking for school system referrals. And in Connecticut, it was manufacturing clients. And in Maine, it was retail and different kind of clients. But the more that we can define our ideal clients by their demographics, zip code and education, or the size of the company, or certain things, the psychographics, how do they behave, what do they do, and the situations that they're in, the more we can define those, then the smaller subset of people and businesses we're asking our clients to refer from. If they can come up with a bunch of people in a small group, I'd rather have that than if we ask them for some referral from somebody in the world. It's hard for them to do it. So the more specific we can be about the kind of referral we want, that helps them give us a good referral. Now this testimonial interview, this is critical. And I always tell my clients that up front, you don't have to write me a testimonial. What we're going to do is a little short interview after our engagement. And we design the questions with this next piece in mind. So we need to put ourselves in the mind of the next prospect and right before they're going to sign up with us. So when they're right on the edge, they've got our proposal, they're thinking they might want to. So what are they thinking about? What are they wondering about? What are they worried about? And what's their risk? So if we go back to all those ShopRite managers that I did this interview with, my questions were, how did we do staying out of your way? How did we do in the quality of the work and the lighting? How did we do delivering the energy savings? That's what the next guys are going to be worried about. So I made sure my interview questions solicited that answer. So the testimonial kind of writes itself if you have a good interview questions in mind. So again, develop an interview that's designed to get the client's response to those issues. And then we offer to write the testimonial. Say, I'm going to do an interview with you. And I'll tell you what, I'll write a little blurb of the things that you say about us. I'll send you that. And if you'd be willing to put it on letterhead, that would be a great way. You can do the testimonial and I'll take care of it for you. So one of the things that I'd like to offer is a step-by-step process. This is a little bonus for you guys. It's how to get referrals from your existing clients today. There's really 2 parts of this overall process of referrals and testimonials. Part 1 is how do you get your past clients on board, and then moving forward, how do you have a system so every new client, every time, knows they're going to be doing a testimonial, they know they're going to be looking for referrals for you. But as we're starting this out, we've got all these past clients that we haven't touched. So I got a great process. It's a multiple page, easy, fill in the blank, 8 sentences that you fill in the blanks, and it gives you a great way to get referrals from your existing clients. So if you reach out to me, I'll make sure to get that to you as a bonus offer for watching this webinar. So to summarize and wrap the process, there's a couple really key things to take away from this. So one is that in the early stage in the pre-sales conversations, you need to have a conversation with people that something as simple and casual as this: hey, if we do a great job for you, would you be willing to say something nice about us? And if we do a great job for you, would you be willing to consider providing referrals and introductions to people that you know to let them know about our service? And people, before you're asking for the order, before you're asking for a signature or any money or deposit, they're usually okay with that. They'll usually agree that they would do that for you. I like having it be in a document Again, really informal, but it's an agreement that if we knock your socks off and you love our service and the delivery of what we do, well, we ask that you agree in advance to give us a little testimonial blurb. Oh, and by the way, I'll create an interview that'll make it really easy. I'll just give you a call, or we'll have coffee or something, or I'll do a quick interview and I'll write up some nice things you said, and I'll ask you to put that on your letterhead, and that'll be your testimonial. Great. And I'll also ask you for some introductions to people that you might know. So there's that pre-sale component. Number two, we have to have great systems for delivery and high quality in our communication and the delivery of what we're doing. And then the final piece is actually two pieces at the end. After the delivery, after we're complete, we do the testimonial interview. Again, that's got some really critical questions that we have to design. And this is a big part of what I help my clients with, designing that testimonial interview. And then the other piece is helping our clients give us good referrals by being as specific as possible to the kinds of referrals that we want to have. So for any of you that are interested in learning how to do this in your business, and I've been doing it in my businesses for over 25 years, I've helped clients in 30, 40 different industries put these systems into their businesses, so it works for any kind of a business. If you're interested in learning more about how to do this, give me a call, send me an email, reach out, and I'd be happy to have a session with you to talk about how we do this. Thank you, and remember, be clear, be energized, and be grateful.